One, in and of itself, I think ghostwriting is something most people don't know about. So I think maybe we could start by just defining like what is a ghostwriter and why is that a thing in the first place?
Oh man. Okay. So the formal definition of ghostwriting is hiring someone else to write or help you write the words that you're trying to publish. Could be articles, could be speeches, could be video scripts, whatever. My definition of ghostwriting is I think of it a lot more like co-writing. My job is not to show up and put words in your mouth. My job is to create the space for you to share what you know, and then for me to listen and help you organize that. And this was our process with Digital Press too, is a lot of times my process is recording the person, transcribing that recording, and then working with all of the chess pieces that are already on the table. I'm not really like putting my own words in. I'm using your words. I'm just rearranging them so that they're more coherent. They have dynamics, they build arguments. Like that's what I believe the art of ghostwriting and co-writing really is. And yeah, most people don't know it exists. I studied writing in school. Nobody told me that was an industry until I fell into it.
And it turned out to be pretty lucrative. I mean, the business that you built around it.
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, I tell writers all the time, like if you want to get paid doing what you enjoy as a craft and then also free up time for you to continue nurturing your own writing, I mean, there are very few things as lucrative as ghostwriting.
Because I guess part of it, though, is it's always very underneath the surface. Like, you know, that your name's not going to typically be on the front cover. I guess talk a little bit about that and how you got over that in your own mind and why that's not an issue.
What I did in the very beginning was I drew a hard line in the sand for myself. And I said, if someone else is asking me to help them or ghostwrite their material, I have no problem with that. I would have a big problem if I wrote something from me, my heart, what I believe that, and then I go to someone and I go, hey, do you want to put your name on it? You want to just buy it from me? That I would have a problem with.
It's like hiding underneath someone else's name.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, it's interesting because that does actually happen a lot in music. These artists will write these amazing songs and then they'll go to someone else, some bigger artist and go, oh, if you pay me $250,000, you can put your name on this. I don't know if I could do that. I really don't, because it's just different.
And how does if I can ask, and I don't know how much you can share here, but I've just always been kind of fascinated by it. Like, what does the business of ghostwriting look like? Are you taking a percentage of the proceeds of the book? Is it a one-time fee up front?
I mean, like everything, you can structure it a bunch of different ways. With Digital Press, you know, we were basically just charging for batches of articles. So you'd buy 2 articles or 4 articles a month. That's what it would be. Books, same thing. It would just be like a bigger flat rate, half up front, half at the end. But now I'm moving more and more into co-writing where I've built myself as a writer. So you're hiring me as a ghostwriter, but my name is actually on the cover and you actually want my name on the cover because I'm going to bring my audience and all of my stuff to it. So it's actually a win-win. And in those, yeah, I will take or look to take a percentage of it because I'm putting in a lot of work to make it successful as well.
Is it like a song that comes out and an artist is featured on it? Or is it more like a collaboration where you're expecting kind of both artists to show up 50-50? I guess, how do you think about that relationship with the writing?
I think it's a lot more collaborative. I have run into situations where there's just trust and people go, hey, you obviously know this better than I do. I'm going to give you all the information. You write it and structure it however you see fit. But I've been doing projects like this for a while and I've done a lot of collaborations over the years. So I actually walk into a lot of these with not a lot of expectation. For me, it's I'm here to learn. Usually I'm working with people a lot older and smarter than me. So for me, I'm like,
it's always good.
Yeah, I'm like, I just love being at the table. So I'm here to learn. I'm here to help you. I'm here to amplify you. I want to help take whatever style you have in mind and bring that to life. And then if there are things that I know that I can also just help and bring to the table or you want to trust me with, cool. But yeah, a lot of these projects I'm invited there. And so my job is to really amplify the other person. And I'm okay with that because that's the expectation I've set for myself.